Now that I've explained the outlet thing, we've got the recording going again. Can you guys see my screen? Yes, no, maybe so. Shake your heads. You can see my screen. Okay, okay, good.
Yes.
Want to make sure. Thank you, guys. So leaders, if you could help me, we got a couple of leaders on the call tonight. Something happens and this thing trips out like it did last meeting and y'all can't see it, okay? Let me know because I'm just talking away to you. So you're brand new. You maybe you haven't put in your first order yet. That could be the case, and hopefully you have followed the prompts from Avon to go ahead and get your account logged in and register. Here you're going to see where my cursor is. Set up your account now. If you follow that right there, that is going to help that happen for you, okay? And then once you're in here, every time you come to, and remember, our site is, don't get confused and think you need to go to avon.com. Representatives, we always go to youravon.com. That is where we go. We do our business there. We pay our bill there. We put our orders in there. We mess with our web office there. Everything is there for us. So you put in your account number and you put in the password that you obviously have created for your account. And it's moving a little slow tonight. I don't know why. It could be the Navy flying over. It could be, oh, there we go. Okay, here we are. So, we're in here. And this is what you want to pay attention to right up here. You see you have my orders, my account, web office, Campaign Central, Avon U, which is a bunch of wonderful training, new Avon social media. I don't know about the rest of you, but if you have been on top of the hype of Avon social, most amazing thing in the world for your online selling, help start conversations with people. It is accessible to all people. When you sign in most cases, if you haven't seen it, it is going to very much let you sign on, and you sign in through your Facebook, through your Avon account here. Very, very great. Rewards and recognitions. It lets you know what's going on in the rewards world. What's the next trip? Trip this year is for Disney, and that is for top sellers. And for top leaders in the country, which is definitely a dream board thing. It was for me for years to be able to go on that all expense trip, and sometimes you even do enough to earn a trip for two, which is absolutely amazing. Sales leadership, that is for when you jump into that leadership boat with both feet, and that explains a lot of what's going to be happening, and we'll be going over that in one of the future classes. It's not going to be tonight. Let's take a look up here. For some reason you have a team member or you yourself would rather, if it ever gets switched and you need to be under the Spanish instead of the English, this switches us here, which we will not do, because even though I took 2 years of Spanish, I don't do too well with this. So we're not going to do that whole Spanish thing. I love this this profile thing here. Let me click on this because I don't think we did this last time. So let me take you to the profile here. People say, what is this, Molly? What is this profile? Well, this is all about you, Cupcake. That's what this is about. It is about information. Let me move this over here. I don't mean to make you guys dizzy. Sorry about that. Here you've got your account information. When you signed in initially, they ask you what your district number is. You're not going to need that forever, but if something happens and you forget your password, they're going to ask you again what your district number is. My suggestion is make sure you still have that stuff wrote down. Mail plan. Your mail plan is anywhere from mail plan 1 to 10, and you will see a calendar when you click here, or maybe you are under flexible ordering, which means you can pick any day you'd like to within your 2-week period and place your order. My suggestion whenever placing an order is pick a day. If you are flex ordering, and by the way, campaign 9 We all go to flex ordering, so that you're aware. Everybody goes to flex ordering. And that means you can stick with the day that you have, no problem, if that's what your customers are used to. But let's say that right now you have to put your order in on a Sunday night. Know that if Wednesday night's better for you, you can switch to that Wednesday, and you can do that. You probably won't get your order till Monday, so a lot of times you have to worry about when you're actually going to get that order in your hands. Normally takes 3 business days to do that. Sometimes longer. Most of the time, if it's UPS, 3 business days according to the day that you order. Or you could be a trendsetter. Trendsetters are going to be going away in campaign 9. If you have questions on that, contact your leader, contact me. Trendsetter in a nutshell right now is they are 2 campaigns ahead of the national representatives, as far as if we are in campaign, let's say we're finishing out in 4 right now, trendsetters are in 6, okay? But that's going away, so we don't even got to check on it. It's all good. This will tell you what sales level you are as you're working up, trying to become President's Club, which is selling $10,000 worth of Avon a year. Yes, my friend, it can be done. $385 is the average per campaign. And what's great about that is when you get Christmas, Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving, whatever it may be, what's wonderful is some campaigns you will have even more than that. So it will average out on a campaign that may not be very good. Leadership level. This tells you what your leadership level is. And Avon surely needs to update that, because we're no longer known as senior executives. We are now bronze executives, but that's okay, because that's coming with the new platform. Publicity release. What does this mean? Oh, Molly, what does this mean? Does this mean Avon can talk about me? Well, technically, yes. If you were going to come to something, let's say if you look, Avon will have the top 100 of the list, top 100 in sales, top 100 in leaders according to leader level. And if you don't want your name and how well you're doing to be on that list, you would go and edit that setting and say, no, I don't want to. Or let's say you were at RepFest and they're snapping pictures all over the place, or they wanted to interview you, whatever. That publicity release would be like, yeah, it's okay to share me being successful. Come on, baby, everybody. I want to share it with everybody. So if for some reason you don't, 90% of the people say yes. Some people are weird about it. It's cool if you are, but that's nothing major there you have to worry about. Instant credit, of course, this is about returns. We will be talking about that in week 4. So we're not going to go into that now. So if you have returns, make sure you discuss that with your leader or myself. We are here for you. Programs. Quick Pay. Quick Pay is in now. It was the first way that you could pay with Avon, which meant it's linked to your checking account or whatever account you have, and you could pay your bill from there. That is before we could pay by credit card to Avon. Now the easiest, simplest way to keep up with your payment, everything that Avon gives us, is to pay by debit or credit card under Pay Avon, which is right here, you will see. Direct deposit, face-to-face earnings. Yes, you can enroll this so that if for some reason you have a credit on your account, let's say all your sales have been from online direct delivery sales and you have a $40, $50 credit on there on the 1st and the 15th of the month. If you are enrolled in this, Avon will make a direct deposit into your account on the 1st and the 15th of whatever it is that you have earned. In my case, even though I'm enrolled for it, I sell so much Avon, I always have a bill. So I just want whatever. If I earned $50 on online sales, somebody's bought from me, I just have that go towards the bill of all my personal orders. But if you're somebody who you're like, but Molly, I got a $50, it's just sitting there and I could use that money, then you need to make sure you enroll for this, because then on the 1st and the 15th, it only has to be $10, no, I think it's $5 or more now. You have to have at least $5 in earnings or it will sit there till the next time. They will not take that away. Avon customer referral, some of this stuff is going away. So we're not going to go over it. Lead manager, some of this stuff, not important. But if you've ever got something that needs to be changed, I need you to know that that is here. You can definitely do that. You can change anything that you need to change there, okay? So very quickly, let's take a look again at my orders and talk about placing orders as soon as this pops up. In the meantime, Kickstart. Kickstart, all of you got a flyer that says Kickstart on it. If you're brand new, you know that in your first order can be any size, and you can earn 40% on any size order. Here's the hitch, no hitch. But I will tell you, if you're only selling $30 worth of products, that's not a lot of money, okay? So the key is you want to be out there sharing your brochures. You want to be out there making things happen in your business. You cannot wait for the business to come to you, because I'm here to tell you it's not going to happen. It is not just going to come to you. Hold on one second. A lot of you got brochures. I know this is the Campaign 6 brochure. I know we're only finishing up in 4, but I thought this was such a great cover. I thought that maybe we would use this one tonight, which is really, really cool. Plus, I've been posting a lot of stuff on our Onward Facebook page about things that are coming in Campaign 6, so you can prepare. I will tell you the secret to success on a lot of this with business is be prepared for what's coming. Books come out every 2 weeks. Right now, some of us are already in Campaign 5, according to what your mail plan is. You're selling from Campaign 5, but you should be preparing for Campaign 6. Hold on one second here. Let me take a look-see. I have no clue where Town and Country went. Didn't know they had gone anywhere. So I'm not sure. I know that Avon is looking to deal with more people who can give us better deals. So I don't know if that's some of it, girlfriend. I thought they were still there last time I looked. Maybe not. They're not there. They took them out of the Avon Advantage. They're not there at all. Okay. Well, newsflash to me. I guess I got more than enough Avon stuff. That's the only thing I can say. I haven't been there. Okay, let's see here. So you have to prepare. You have to prepare. I'm always looking for, man, what is coming? What is coming in this book that's something that I could really put my teeth into and I could really share with people. And I love the fact that one of the things, besides the fact that the Easter stuff is hitting in Campaign 6, which is absolutely wonderful. Love it. They've got Avon's finally starting to come back with stuff. They are doing it right. But look at this Pretty in Pastel that's coming out. I love this. $65 in products. I'm sorry, $93 in products. They're selling it for $34.99. The beautiful bag, the skin so soft, soft and sensual. A lot of people are like, well, I don't really know how to sell that. Well, I'm going to tell you, get a soft and sensual hand cream. If you get a soft and sensual hand cream and you are saying, hey, I want to let you know about this deal where you can get the shower gel and the bath oil and the body lotion. And then, of course, they have a beautiful nail polish and they have the glazewear in Darling Pink. And then they have the, what else do they have here? Oh, the Haiku Kyoto flower is in there. If you let them smell what it is, what the hand lotion smells like, which Soft and Sensual is one of my favorite. I like it a lot better than the original, just my own personal. And then if they like, I think that the bag kind of looks like an Easter egg, which is kind of funny. It's like dipping that thing in the Easter egg. I love that. If you know what it is, if you give them something to sample, I mean, they can't go take a shower, right? So we're not going to take them no shower gel. We're not doing that. But if you could take a hand cream and say, hey, do you like this? let me show you. Yeah, this is what this smells like. A lot of time people will be like, oh my gosh, that's a layering effect. I've got the Skin So Soft, I've got the shower gel, I've got the body lotion, and the layering of that. And they've partnered the Haiku with that because it is something that really just completes the scent of everything that's going on. I know we have hundreds of pages, but the sell comes with what you feel confident about or what you educate yourself about. Education in this business is one of the most important things. And that's one of the reasons that I started this new rep training, so that we could talk about multiple things. And by the time you hit the end of that number 7 training, what I'm hoping is you've come to the end of your kickstart. Rather you've hit every goal or not, you know so much more about how you can do things more efficiently, how you can talk to your customers and share more, the words maybe to put together to say something on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and link it to your e-store site. I mean, it is huge to undertake building a business. It's just the truth. It's huge. If somebody's telling you how easy this is, you didn't hear that from me. What I like is that there is nothing that's too hard to learn, but you have to make the commitment to say, is this worth me learning? Is this something that's worth me becoming passionate about? That doesn't mean you're going to be passionate about every single product we have. I've been doing this almost 14 years, and believe me, I am not passionate about every product we have. I would love to tell you I'm that girl, but I'm not. But what I am passionate about, believe me, I can sell you on it. I can sell you on the opportunity and making money at this business. You know why? Because that's what I'm doing. I am definitely making money in this business. And it all started with customers. Because for me, I wasn't looking for the leadership thing. I wasn't that confident. I didn't know how to share that. But what I did know is I loved Avon. And I love the products. And the products that I did love are when somebody would go, oh, these stupid bugs outside, or, oh, we're going here and they say the bugs are so bad. I'm like, oh, girl, I got something for you. Okay. Have you not heard about Avon Skin So Soft bug spray? Have you not heard about, oh, well, you know, I don't like the spray really. But we got wipes. Let me tell you what we got. I mean, when you educate yourself on what we have, and by the way, now, it doesn't matter what time of the year it is. Avon offers their Skin So Soft Bug Guard consistently all the time now. That's huge because, you know, here I am in Maryland and we're like all the way down to like 38 degrees again tonight after it was 60 yesterday. Thank you very much. The bugs could have gladly come out yesterday, but normally they wouldn't here. But yet I've got friends all over the country and I want them to order from my e-store. Okay, so I want you to think about that. You're going to see here, let's go real quick to the order page again. Group name, this is really the reason it says optional is because I don't want you to worry about it. When we talk about some fundraisers or something, we will talk about that. So don't even worry about that. But here you're going to see, begin typing your customer's name. And if you are your only customer, you are going to see that it's going to be, when you click on the arrow there, you are going to be the person that's there. But in my case, as you can see, if you go down and down and down and down and down, boy, let me tell you, we could just keep doing it. I have probably about 412 customers in here. And yes, everybody who's ever purchased anything from me is in here. How did I add them? I went right up here. I know it's little. I want them to make it bigger, but they have not. It says create order. Here, when you hit add new customer, you're going to see that you can add their first and last name. You're going to say, but Molly, I don't have all that information. You don't got to have all that information. If you add a phone number or an address or an email and a name, I have to tell you, you are going to be okay because that's all Avon wants. Well, Molly, I don't have any of that, but I know who this person is. I work at work. Then put your number in there. Put your number in there. You know you're taking it to work with you. You're good. But now this person is a customer. And what I love about this is that if you were putting, let's pull this up. Let's say that Miss Elizabeth Adams, I want to create an order for her. And the reason I want to do that is because, you know what, Miss Adams is a customer who's known for all kinds of body lotions with me. And she gets the perfumed body lotions, but she always gets mixed up, whether she gets the Amari or whether she gets the Timeless or whatever it is that she gets. And when you have two customers, you can pretty much remember what it is that person orders. But the key here, the goal, is not to have two customers. Eventually, you'd like to have 20 customers, 50 customers, 100 customers, people who are buying from you consistently every 2 to 3 campaigns. Some people every campaign. So I want to make sure that I'm putting in whatever it is that she orders here, because I'm going to be able to go back and check her history in 6 months when she says, Molly, what is that skin softener again that I use? Boy, I can go right back and I can pull it up. And that is what's most important. Let me look here. So here, let's look at some of these. Shop by brochure and flyers. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me show you this, because this is the most amazing thing ever. So hold on. Let me get a product that I can put in here. Okay, so we're going to put in this product right here. We're going to see what this brings up. Okay, so this is supposed to be a brush. Customer could not tell you what campaign that it came out of. You can see here, we're in campaign 5, right? Here I am. I'm waiting. I'm getting orders from campaign 5. But look here. When I click on that arrow, I can take this down to 4 and 3, because you can go back 2 campaigns and you can honor the sale prices, okay? But you're like, Molly, that doesn't help me. I still don't know which campaign it was. Clicking the little magnifying glass will help you. Look here. We have in campaign 5, it was $4.99. Campaign 4, it was $4.99. But in campaign 3, she said $4.50. There it was. It must have been campaign 3. So, or sometimes somebody will say, well, Molly, I'd like that eye lift, but only if it's on sale. I don't want to pay $28 for it. I remember I got it one time and it was $24.99 or $21.99. So I could go in here, I could click, put the number in, and then I could click on the magnifying glass and it's going to let me know that. Shop what's new. Many of you get the what's news. Let's pull one out here. See the what's new. You got these. You're going to get these every campaign that you order, no matter what. Up here, it's going to tell you that it's the what's new for, in this case, it's campaign 7, 2018. It's also going to tell you which campaigns you can order from. You cannot order from a campaign 7 what's new book in campaign 7. Why? Because it's out. It's not a demo anymore. We're selling from it. But Avon says that you can order in campaigns 5 and 6 out of the demo book. People say, do you go crazy in the demo book? I say I try not to go crazy in the demo book. That's what I say, because I love me some Avon. And the demo books, I see my sale price, and I just want one of everything. And then what happens is this. What do you mean I had a $400 order and I only made $27? Well, Molly, that's because 310 of it was for you. That's what happens. So you got to be careful, because I hear a lot of people say to me in this business, but Molly, I'm not making any money. And my deal is, first thing I say is, how much of your order was for you? Because you get the discount, whatever commission is that you're making off your customers, you'll get that much off your products out of the main catalog, or you will get the demo price in here. But truth of the matter is, you're just getting a discount. You're not making any money. So when your husband says to you, or your kid says to you, you said you sold $300 worth of Avon. What do you mean you didn't make any money? You got to look at it and say, what did you buy? You may have gotten a great discount off your products, but you're not making any money. You got to go much further than yourself in order to make money in this business. I had to go as far as to give myself a budget. Yes, I am here to testify. I still have to give myself a budget. I say, I'm only going to spend $20. I think when I first started out, I said I can spend $15 on myself. Doesn't matter if I want to demo something, $15 on myself. And then as my business grew, it was 25 or 50 or whatever it is. Now it really doesn't matter what I do, because now I'm in the flow that I'd probably buy the whole thing if I wanted to. But in the beginning, you have to remember, this isn't just about you and the discounts you get, unless the reason you came into Avon was because you wanted to be a personal shopper. There's nothing wrong with that. But what you're not allowed to do is leave Avon and say, I didn't make no money. And really, you didn't make no money because you didn't sell to anybody. You just bought all the products yourself, okay? So make sure, I love this. How many people love our candles? Our candles, oh my gosh, they're so great. I love them. I love the pictures that they have on the front now. They're amazing. I love the fact that they're like, you can get all 6 candles for only $50, but yet you could buy them all for $50, but you could sell them separately and make yourself some money, which is absolutely great. So, okay, let's look. Let's look here at something else. Okay, shop innerwear. You're going to look in the brochures, and you know how you see under the fashion, you will see, you know, that Avon sells Playtex and Bali and Hanes bras. And you're looking, and you're like, but there's just a number, Molly. There is just a number on there, and I don't, how do I do the thing with the size? Well, you can go here under shop innerwear, which is pretty cool. Oh, why my computer is moving so slow tonight. Okay, so you can shop the innerwear. Come on, Mr. Computer. You got to cooperate. We only got an hour and a half here. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. Okay. You can go here. Now, what's really great is here, look, you have a category. Right now, we're under Bally's, right? Uh-oh. Who's not? Is somebody not muted?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I like that ringtone. I need to find it. Okay, so here you have Body Illusion, Hanes. So when you're looking through, you're like, okay, well, the first thing you want to do is you want to select the category. Now here, that's pretty cool. They have the Liliette now, but let's look over here. Let's select Bali. So we've got Bali, and under this Bali bra, I believe, if I'm still right, and this hasn't changed, I don't know if it's going to let us do this or not. It may not. Nope, it's going to be different, isn't it? It figures. Well, this is what's good about this too. This is going to bring up all the Ballys. One of the leaders, Brenda, Sharon, help me out here. Julie, what is it that you should be able to put in there? Is it the name? Can you unmute yourself? Or are you lost too?
I don't ever use that way. This is Brenda. What I do is I shop brochure and I add it that way.
Okay, so this is what Brenda does. Do you see here? Let me show you what Brenda does. So we are in campaign 5, which I do not have, so maybe I just don't need. I probably should have changed that to 6 because I'm using a 6. So Brenda, when you hit shop brochure and you go to that page and you click on that item,
When it adds it to your cart, it has a 6-digit item, so it makes it very simple.
okay, so it makes it very simple. Okay, so my question to you, Brenda, is when you go here, and let's say I'm clicking on the Bali bra, which comes in like 18 trillion sizes and all that good stuff. So does it just give you the sizes that come up there?
Yeah, when you click on the bra and you're clicking on it, it'll have all the different 38 double D in pink silver, and it'll have all the different sizes. But when you click on it, every one of them have their own 6-digit number,
Yeah.
and it adds that right to your cart.
Great. Okay. So so don't get discouraged when that happens. Just go to the page number, click on that. My understanding in campaign 9, I believe that innerwear little button is going away also because of that.
Okay.
May I add?
The one as well.
May I add something, Molly?
Yes.
When I have a customer and they tell me what they want, but they don't know what book it was in,
Yes.
and they just know they just know what bra it was, I just go to my online store and I pull up our bras. If I know the name, I'll search by name, but if not, I'll just pull up our bras. And when I find the one she wants, when I click on it there, I can get the 6-digit number that way too.
That's a great help. So remember, there's it's a great thing about Avon. There is always 3 to 5 different ways, whether we like it or not, that we can get somewhere and find what it is that we want. And I love that about that. So how it used to be all you could do was go there. It would be spinning out of control forever if you tried to go to shop brochure. You click on something accidentally. Avon is working at bringing all of this together for you, but there isn't anything that you can't find, whether you're more comfortable using your e-store, whether you're more comfortable using your search, whatever it may be. So we have got, here's one here. I've got, Miss Opal she's a brand new customer that I picked up from a referral. And, that's another thing too. People are saying one of these is going to be, one of our meetings next time is going to be how to make President's Club. And it's going to be the whole time. There's going to be no beginner thing. It's going to take an hour or more to go over with this. It's a big presentation. And even now, where you're starting it now, you're like, oh, well, I didn't start in campaign 1. No, that's okay. Don't have to be campaign 1. If you do the right actions all the time consistently, you absolutely can hit PC or above and sell that $10,000 or more. Now here, Miss Opal, she placed an order down here, and you'll see she wanted a bracelet, and she wanted a dress that she put here. First time orderer, and she spent $60, which is really, really unusual, but great, made me very happy. But the great thing is I can go in, let's say she calls me and she wants something else. I can go in here, I can add the product number and the quantity, and I can add it to it, and it will still keep it all together. So Molly, well, let's talk about this. Why should I worry about what a customer orders? Well, if you go over to your web office and you've been in this business probably 5, 6, 12, 14, 114 campaigns, and you want to know what it is that a customer has ordered, here under customer management, you can hit customer history. And customer history will show you can put in the customer's name, and you can see exactly what it is that they have bought from you. Or what's even better is, let's say that you're like, you know what, I need to know what's going on. Who has bought? Maybe you want to get a review on a product. Maybe you want to do something like that. Well, who's bought it that you could talk to? What customer? Is it the eye lift? What is it that you can say, I need to know how this works for them, or I've got a customer who buys the absolute even all the time. If she's spending that much money on it, there's got to be a reason. So what is it that I could share with other customers that I know that when I hear them say I have this problem or that problem, what is it that I can turn them on to? Sometimes our customers are our best source for saying, oh, what is this for? What is it? Oh, I've got a customer that does this, which is absolutely great. They use this. This is what they use it for. And then I'm very honest. How long did you use it before you started noticing results? Because with everything, it's not going to be this instant result. It's kind of like you coming into business and want an instant results just like that. It's something you've got to work on. This is, even when you go somewhere and you get plastic surgery, there is a healing point, or they are removing removing something that shouldn't be there, you have to heal. There is a time there, and when you rush that or you expect something beforehand, everything takes time in this business and in life. I'm so big on that. I always tell my team, slow, steady, and consistent. If you are that with what you're doing all the time, people say, what's your biggest suggestion, Molly? Talk to everybody, and your biggest tool is this brochure. Your website, you can share your website, but this right here, this is huge because people remember Avon. They remember the Avon brochure. The more brochures that you buy with Avon, packages of 10, the cheaper that they are. Remember, you can go back to campaigns, which is huge, so you can honor sale prices. Make sure that on the back, you're not only putting your name, but you're putting your e-store here, phone number, email, whatever. People say, Molly, do you put your first and last name? I don't. Nobody's business until they get to know me what my last name is. That's the way I feel. I'm like, no, I just put Molly, put the number, and I say call or text on mine. I put the email that I want them to contact, and then of course I put the e-store on there. Also, are you aware that any order of $40 or more that they purchase on your e-store, they get free shipping, and they're probably going to get the products in 3 to 5 days if they order through your e-store. So you always want to, if there's somebody close to that, you want to make sure that you're pushing them. What else can I get you? I want you to get free shipping. E-store customers are the best because you're reaping this reward, you're building this relationship, but Avon's doing all the work, but we're still making the commission off of it. So e-store sales are absolutely huge. So I love that. This is going to bring us in right now to talking more about our web office. This is the main antidote for tonight about what can we do to say, you know, Molly, I feel like mine look like everybody's. No, yours doesn't have to look like everybody's. Let's look here. So under customer management, we have customer history, customer follow-up. You can see when this is another reason for not putting everything underneath your name. Make sure that you're putting things underneath. Give your customers their own personal little account there underneath you. Make them your customers so when you look them up, you know exactly what they buy. That way you can go back and you can see. You also have a customer product reminder. Be like, hey, you bought that Absolute Even 10 weeks ago. I bet you should need more right now. Let me send you a reminder for that. Avon helps you with that. They have mailing labels here where you can actually look. This kind of stuff takes some extra money. Not that you pay Avon anything extra, but I need you to remember, as your business grows, the number one thing you have to remember is little by little, you're going to have to invest in your business. That's what brochures are. It's an investment in your business. And for me, as my business grew, I wanted to make sure that I was working my business wisely, that it wasn't always about how much I worked it. I wanted it to have the best quality as far as my time goes. So if I could do something that would take less time, but it could bring me great results, who wouldn't want to do that? But sometimes when you want to do stuff that takes less time, sometimes it means you have to invest from your pocket. You would have to buy the labels if you wanted the custom labels there. I put labels on my brochures all the time. I will figure out what that special is for campaign 6. It's going to be that $34.99 special for me. I believe in that. I think people who try Skin So Soft will love it. I love the soft and sensual. And not to mention, they're getting it for $34.99. But guess what? If they buy it from me, I'm going to give them an extra 10% off of it. Huge, okay? I can do that. If they go to your e-store the very first time, they can use Welcome 10, believe it or not, and get 10% off their first order. Any size order. Doesn't have to be $40. It's a one-time use for them. So my deal is I always push them. You know what? Get everything you can. You get 10% off from Avon. It's the way to go. And they use that underneath the promotion code. Can be absolutely enough. And then if they register as your customer, and yes, you do want to push your eStore customers to register as your customer, not just to be a willy-nilly type customer that's online, because Avon will send them the promotions. And by the way, promotions that only they'll get as online customers, so they won't miss anything. I also encourage you, go into your eStore and register yourself as your own customer. I recommend doing that. Sometimes when I can't find something for a customer that's coming in my order, they say, oh no, we're gonna, you know, they don't have that anymore. If I go to my eStore, because it comes from a different warehouse, sometimes I can get it from that warehouse, so I register myself there to see what's available there and what is not. But I also want to see, what are the promotions that my customers are getting? What is it that I can promote, maybe person to person, through text, whatever it may be for my customers. So register yourself as your own customer. Here we have customer invoicing. Okay, I promised you all this week I would do this, that I would show you how to put your tax in there so it would stay in there. I know I told you I would do that, so I guess I have to do that. Okay, so let's look at online store real quick. We're going to go back to edit your online store, but you want to do online invoicing where everything prints out and you don't have to do the paper receipts. This is how I started out first 2 years. So if you're still doing it this way, adding the 75-cent handling fee, you have to charge tax if you have tax in your area, people, because Avon's going to collect it from you, and it's up to the customer to pay you that amount. So don't be the person who says, oh, I'm not going to charge my customer. Why would you do that? Don't do that, because Avon's going to charge you. You're not going to make any money if you're paying everybody's sales tax. But if you're doing your invoices online and you're putting your customers in per customer and all the orders, not just under you, if you go to under, okay, so you're going to Web Office first, see how it's highlighted in pink, so that's showing me where I'm at. Now I'm going to Online Store, and I'm going to go down to Personalization Tool, okay? So if I go here, and as you can see, I want you to look up here. It says contact information. This is talking about invoices. What do you want included? What don't you? Customer preference, customer invoicing here, contact information. Trying to think, do I have an invoice that's sitting here? I was trying to be Miss Efficient and put all my invoices in the system, but maybe I do. Oh, I do. Okay. So let's look here. Oh, here's a good one, Miss Diana Brown. Okay, so you see, this is what an invoice looks like when it comes out from Avon when I do it online. I don't write anything out anymore. My handwriting sucks, okay? It just does. They can't read it. I can't read it. It's like a doctor. I should have been a doctor or something, but I'm not. So anyways, this is what I do, and this is what I love. This part up here, this lets me know what I want my customers to know about me. This that you see on the screen, let me see here. What I have on the screen here is, what do I want on here? What number do I want on here? Do I want no number on there? In my case, do I want my address on there? At the time, yes, I said yes. You know why? I had some people who were mailing me checks. They had been longtime customers. But look what you can pick on. This is for customer invoicing. This is for your online store. This is for Find a Rep tool, where if they go to avon.com and they're trying to find a rep, and once you've been in X amount of campaigns, they can actually go there and find you, okay? But look at this, online store. What are they looking at? This is for invoicing. What do I want them to have? I love this too. It talks about when they're looking at your profile, when they go to your eStore. What do you like? Do you ever wonder how people connect with you besides that you're an Avon rep? They look and they bring up, they're looking for a rep, and there's 18 people in your area. Well, I got to tell you, if you don't have a picture of yourself on your website, number one mistake is not having a picture up. People want to identify with the fact that, hey, this is my Avon representative. So they give us all these selections to say, look, we have it under the default, but you can do with it what you want to do with it. You can say, I want them to know where I live. You can say, I just want the email. You choose what you want. Just like you choose what you want for customer invoicing. Now over here, I'm going to click customer invoicing. Now look here. It says service charge and tax. Service charge, which is your handling fee, which remember, in your book, in your sales book, it's 75 cents, right? You can make this charge anything you want to. For the past 3.5 years, my service charge has been $1.25. When gas prices, do you realize that for almost 14 years, it's been 75 cents? Probably before then, but I've been with Avon for almost 14 years and it's still 75 cents. I think that's pretty good considering that for most companies, they go, if you order 2 things, it's this much. If you order 3 things, it's this much. If you order 5 things, you get the mother load and it's this much. Avon doesn't do that. We get to choose. For me, it's $1.25. And here it is, sales tax. Enter the tax rate from your current invoice. What do they mean? When you get your first invoice with Avon and you get past this first part, whatever it says on here, let me see here. It says tax. Avon charged me, not because I told them to, Avon charged me 6% because that's Maryland tax rate. But a lot of people's are different according to state. Whatever, if you don't already know what it is, you could call Customer Insight Center. They will tell you. I just picked up my receipt. I didn't pay attention to it before I started selling Avon and said, okay, I went to the store and I bought that pair of shoes. What did they charge me for the pair of shoes? 6%. We were 5% when I first started selling Avon. So what did I do? I went in here and I put 6%. Yep, that's what I did. Then it says, what else do you want to see, Molly? Well, display the campaign of the item. Remember, they can go and they can back order up to 2 campaigns. I make sure that that's displayed. If a product is normally $12 and they're letting me get it 2 for $10 or the customer to get, I put that on there. I want the customer, I want this invoice to say everything that they're getting. I don't want any surprises. I don't want somebody to look at something and say, the regular price, this says it's $23, but yet the special says they got it for $12.99, okay? And I'm going to show you one of those invoices in just a minute. So display the regular price, yes, because I want them to see the deal they're getting. If that perfume was $23 and they're getting it for $12.99, I want them to know what a deal they just got. Display multiple customer phone numbers on invoices. For me, that's a yes. A lot of my customers have given me their home number and their cell number. And when I print that invoice out, I don't want to have to be looking all over the place for the number. Again, we're talking about making business doable for you. Making something time-oriented that says, if I got to spend 5 extra minutes looking for somebody's phone number, this is crazy, especially if you have 20 people that you have to deliver to. So I try to make sure all of the information is on there. Down below here, you can put a personalized message. For me, I created my own, and this changes. Last campaign, it was thank you for your order. Your business is so very appreciated. Now at Christmas, it'll be Merry Christmas. Don't forget in campaigns 1 and 2, you can take $5 off your $25 order or more. It could be anything I want to put down there. Or Avon has this. You can actually, they have some that are already here. Let me tell you what's new at Avon. You deserve the best. Thanks for allowing me to serve you. Thank you for your order. Thanks. I appreciate your business. Whatever it is that you want. In my case, I did my own. So as soon as you go in, you put your tax and whatever you want your service charge to be. Now, let me be clear. If you're going to put $5 for your handling fee, customers are going to have an issue with it. You know why? Because they can go to somebody else and they only going to charge them $1.75, $1.25. This I will tell you. 3 years ago, I changed mine to $1.25. I have, to this date, I have had nobody question me about my handling charge when they say, oh, well, what is that little charge for? Well, it's kind of like a shipping charge you would get if you did online. But in my case, gas, bags, making sure you get a couple of samples. It's no matter how big your order is, you're getting a charge of $1.25 and you're going to get your order from me. It's going to be right. And that's all you're going to get charged. Oh, wow, that's it? $1? Oh, yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. Why? Because they can't order online without spending $75 to get free shipping. And sometimes you don't get it done with a lot of companies. So don't go crazy and think, I'm going to collect $5 every person, because most people are not going to go for that. Why does Avon allow us to do this? Well, number one, it's part of all direct sales that, you know, one way or another, there's some sort of shipping or handling for it. But in our case, Avon, of course, is shipping those products to us, and they know that we are delivering these to customers. So they are allowing us to collect either all of that back according to how many customers you have. Think about it this way. If your charge from Avon was $8 for shipping and you had 10 customers and it was just 75 cents, there's $7.50 right there for those 10 customers. You have recovered $7.50 of the $8 that you got charged. Now, if you were charging $1.25 like I was, you're going to be way in the good with that. It's going to be good, okay? So again, but this is a way. And then when you do this, you can print your invoices off. Now, some people do this and they don't print their invoices off, but what they do is they go ahead and calculate everything, because what happens is they can go look at this, and if you don't have a printer and you're still like, well, you know, I still have to write it down. Well, that's okay, but everything that's on there is correct. And if you need to copy it over and do what you need to do with the receipt book, you can do that. But this is a way for you to make sure the numbers are right. It adds everything up for you. Let me give you a look-see. You can probably see this better on here than what I was holding up. Let's see here. So if I were to go back, let me take a look here. Yeah, let me take a look at this one here. Look at this one. This was Anthony Winnicky. This is no, actually, I haven't even processed this yet. That's pretty cool. It's already got it up here. So look what's on my invoice. This is all the information I put in. I said, look, I didn't know their house number. I didn't put it down. It's all good. I got his cell number down there. That's all I got. Now here, what is it showing for me? You remember, we just talked about this. You pick what you want that's on here. But on the invoice, it gives it the date. It gives it the campaign of that number, gives you the total. But this is, wow, I wish I could get that to come up a little bit further. And it's not going to want to do it. But okay, but this is good, though, because you can see it. Here's each item. Now, look, regular price. This is the price they're paying. This is the total. Here is the service charge. The tax 6% is already on here. Here is my message. And by the way, when this comes up, let's just say that those earrings were back ordered and they're not coming in until next campaign. Down here, it would show that it was back ordered, because I would have said we did not get this campaign, but I would type a little message down there that said, is coming in campaign 6.
I'm not sure about everybody else, but mine, my screen is frozen.
Anybody else's screen frozen? Okay, hold on, baby. Thank you for letting me know that. Hold on. Let's do this. Okay, so you tell me, can you see that? See the invoice? Yes?
I don't see the invoice, just like the list of customers.
So the invoice hasn't come up here yet. Wonder why that's not showing since that's on the screen. What do you see now? Do you still just see the list?
Yeah, just see the list, Molly.
This is crazy why this won't show. Okay. I don't know why it's not letting. I mean, this is live, so I don't know why this isn't letting it show. I'll tell you what I'll do, guys. What I'll do for all of you who are emailing me tonight, one of the things, I'm writing it down now, that we will include, I will include a PDF of what this invoice looks like for me in case you need an example of what this looks like. So that will be one of the things that I add on there so you can figure out, is this worthwhile for you right now? Hey, and by the way, you can keep track of the customers and everything that you're doing without having to worry about printing invoices. I need you to be clear about that. Doesn't mean that just because you're putting everything in per customer that you have to run the invoicing system. This is something that came later for me. To be quite honest, when I got enough customers that I was so tired of writing hand invoices that I said, I have to take time now to learn this because it's taking too much of my time. I had 2 other jobs. I was a single mom trying to take care of boys. And there were things that were coming in the business that I felt like if this doesn't change, I'm not going to be able to do this because it's taking too much of my time. So instead of saying, well, that's it, I quit, I said, no, I need to be looking at what I can do differently or talk to my leader about what I can do differently, because where there is a want to do something differently or to save yourself more time, there is always a way, and that is where we come in at, okay? So remember, these are things that I'm showing you in these 7 weeks. It does not mean that you have to adapt to this now, but if you don't know it's out there, how will you ever know when it's time for you to move on to where this is? Okay, so let's look at something else here underneath, let's see, the online store. Okay, let's look at editing your online store. Let's hope you can see this. We're gonna move on here because I told you, oh, wow, that's kind of big. Okay. Online stores, everybody seeing this? Shake of your head, nod of your head. Molly, I can see your online store. Okay, so you see up here how I have a picture of me up here? I don't know, it was like 101. I know y'all are gonna go, I don't wanna put a picture of me up here. I'm not saying you got to, but if not, you're gonna have some crazy cartoon character that looked like a Jew. And what happens is, let me ask you the truth. If you saw 8 representatives and you wanted to shop with, and all of them had a funny pink looking lady on it, but there was one that had a picture of somebody on there. And oh, by the way, this store looked just a little bit different. You know what happens? You stop and look. You stop and look because there's something different. Because I get news for you, 80% of the reps out there, their stuff all looks the same. It does. You know why? A lot of them don't know this. They don't know that, of course, you can edit Spanish site or English site. I don't have a need for that. But look at this. You can update your theme. What does that mean? Well, let's take a look at this. You see this theme right here. It has different makeup. I had this one earlier. Now, it's hard to see right here, but there are arrows here. Are you guys seeing that, or are you not? Because it didn't bring the invoice up, so it scares me now.
Yeah, we see it.
Okay,
I do.
So here's the background. This is an eyeshadow background, right? And this is the one I have now. Talks about lipstick. You can go in and change that. Or if you're just like, you know what, I think that just takes, I want them to look at what I'm presenting, so I just want it to be plain. You can do that too. And you can see there's all different themes that they use. I can remember this is when it just looked period. It was like everybody looked like that. There's no name. There's no nothing. There's nothing that you do. It was really boring. But now they have things like this, which kind of bring us into style. So I like that. So I'm going to leave mine like that because I just changed it the other day. Okay. So these right here, let's look at, see here where it says shop now, free delivery. Anything that has this little pencil on it, you can say anything you want to say, okay? And my thing, I said I wanted free direct delivery with your $40 order because I want them to know if they hit that $40, they don't have to pay shipping. But you can make any message there that you want to. Maybe you want to say, great makeup sale, great perfume sale. Remember, this is according to I know people who go in and change this every single campaign. I don't, because I don't have that kind of time. So what I do is I just try to make sure that whatever I want there, to me, this is more important because I would love everybody to do a $40 order or more. That's just me, but that's what I'm going after. Let's see here. Let's see what all of these do. This is kind of interesting. About Avon, okay. What are we doing? Stop that. Hit the right thing here. You can let them know whatever it is. You see, this is a home page. You can start this wherever you want to start. Now, you all will notice here that my top one here is Boss Life. That's because right now, leadership, building a team is number one to me where I'm at in my business right now. But I've got to be honest. In the beginning, you see like the Aspira line and all, I got news for you. It would have been, I want them to buy everything they want. I just want them to buy. So if I wanted to change this, look here. This has become a rep, so it put this number one. But you could say marketing promotions. You want the marketing promotions here. So what's that mean? You want to know this is constantly changing. The A-Box, lots of lips, anything that they give us in that campaign, you could say, Molly, I want that front and center. This is what I want to show there. Maybe you want to put a video up there. This is what I did here. If you want to make a YouTube video, so people can know a little bit more about you, that's what I did here, and it will walk you right through it. But, you know, sometimes you have to look and say, nobody knows your customers better than you. What is it that you want them to concentrate on? Do you want this to be something else here? I mean, look, again, you can do it. You can actually click this, and you could put a personal message here like, every order over $25, I'm going to send you a free gift. It could be a lip balm, it could be anything. You could put a message there, and whoever saw that, if they placed an order that campaign, you would want to do that. You can put whatever you want to put on there, which I find is absolutely amazing. Or how about the skincare advisor? Look at this. We're going to choose this one here. This was on here last time. I took it off this campaign. But when they click on that and they don't know what in the world to use, when we have a big skincare campaign where it's like front and center, that goes where the Boss Life is. Because when they click, I want them to know then that I can help them choose which skincare they need. If they take this quiz, it's going to direct them what they can do. It's also going to turn them on to, do you want to put this on auto replenish? Anything that's out there, when it is on sale and you know your customers are turned on by it, it is up to you to catch their eye. And Avon says, we don't want to make that decision for you. We just want to give you the information. You take it and put it where you want it. So all of this can be moved anywhere that you want it. Now, okay, Molly, well, I put out, we're in campaign 5, but somebody found one of my campaign 3 books, but they want to order online. How do I direct them to do that? The way you direct them to do that is when they go to their site, if they hit product number, can somebody mute their phone, please? Thank you. Thank you. So it's going to take them here. And you see this looks exactly like our ordering thing. So we're in 5, but they want to order from 3. If they click on the arrow, look, 4 and 3. If they put it on 3 and then they put the item in, it's going to give them the sale price of that campaign. So sometimes you want people to realize exactly where they need to go. All right, let's see. Guys, somebody's phone is not muted. Could you mute your phone, please, for your video? No, it's not happening. Thank you. Again, I think. Okay. Okay. So anyways, that's where I direct them. Product number. They want to shop by product number if they've got a book so that they can go in and they can order and make sure they get the price that they're supposed to get. I love now that they've put the wellness up here because with it just so out in front, they can go here and know exactly what it is. I love this, the new and now. What is it that top 20 best sellers? I mean, guys, honest to God, get into your e-store and know what it is that they have to offer. Because if you're not using this to the best of your ability, how are you going to know that? You got to know. What is the other thing here? Okay, become a representative. That's here. Okay, we're pretty much out of that part of the box now, the shop by line. Okay, so we can shop by line. Okay, so, and all of this, of course, is under, so, and then, of course, there's always, once you save something, it's going to save to it, take you right back. New and now, makeup, skincare, all of that's still here. Here's even their outlet here. As much as I don't like it, it is right here. But try to get them to register as a customer. It is so important so that there is always something being sent there to them to remind them, hey, maybe this is something that you would like. Okay, so we have invoice customers. Okay, here, guys, I'll show you for some of you who are brand new on the call. Again, people say, how do I know if I've had a direct delivery sale? Well, again, you're going to go to your web office. We're still here. And you're going to go down here to the right. And it's going to say you have 0 new customers, 0 new orders in your cart, 0 direct delivery orders. If you have one, this is going to tell you you have one. And most of the time, if it's somebody who hasn't shopped with you before, they've had to register, it's going to tell you you have 1 new customer too. When you click on it, it's going to, matter of fact, let me bring up one here. I know it says 0, but I had some the other day, so I'm pretty sure they're still here. Yeah, there they are. So here we go. Can you all see that? Shake your head. Yes, no, thank you. Okay, so here's Miss Lisa Flowers right here. Great customer. Placed an order on the 6th for $40.99. Now this, okay, so can you see this? Can you see the invoice there?
Yes.
Julie's saying no. But Rochelle's saying yes. Guadalupe, you're saying yes?
Yeah, I can see it.
So you can see Lisa Flowers' invoice here, right? This is really no different than what I was trying to show earlier. Don't know why it wouldn't come up. The only difference is, you see here, Guadalupe, where it says taxable amount. That has, of course, been sent to the customer when everything is set up right in your web office and you are doing an invoice up. Service charge is going to be there. The tax is going to be there, and it's going to give you the total right here. It's going to show you regular price, sale price. All of this is on here and added up for you so you see everything. This, of course, is all my information. And you pick. If you don't want your address on there, you take it off. If you don't want your phone number on there, you take it off. The key is it's you personalizing things the way that you want it. And for me, even when I didn't have a printer, and I needed to write stuff down in a book and my brain was too tired for it, I could go through, pull these up because everything was done per customer and it would all be right there. And all I had to do was just copy it right down. Product number is here. Everything is here. So I love the fact that the customer invoicing can help you no matter where you're at in your system. Let me see here. Marketing tools, we're going to go over again. Resources, that's something completely different. Resources are good. I'm not going to tell you that you shouldn't go look here. Fraud, scams, and different things that are out there. FAQs are here. You know, getting started in your business. All of this is affirmation to what you're doing. There's no such thing as too much information. I just don't like to give you too much all at one time. That's all that is. That's why we're doing this in 7 weeks. So web office. So anybody need to unmute? We have about 8 minutes here before this is ending. And it doesn't even matter if it's what we're talked about tonight. What do you have that you need answered that you're like, if I don't find this out, I'm going to lose my mind. I need to know how to do this. Who's got a question? Anybody? I'm going to stop this share real quick. Stop the share. There we go. Now I've got everybody here on the board. Anything on ordering, anything on the fact when something's back ordered. Hi, Lillian. I didn't see you in here. How are you? Anything on how do you give people, that's the other thing too. You do realize that you can give people discounts on that invoicing too. I'll have to show you at another time. But let's say you got a customer that you said, I'm going to give them a 10% discount on everything because they just ordered $50 worth of products from me, so I'm going to do that. You actually can go into the adjustment just on that invoice and put 10% down for those things. It'll automatically not just take it off, but it will show in parentheses so you can highlight it and the customer knows exactly what they just saved, $5 and something. It will show them that, and they're going to think you the cat's meow because look how much money they just saved with you. There are all these little quirky things that I truly believe that if you guys at least have it back here, that when the time comes for you to use it, even if you don't remember how to do it, you're like, hold up, got to contact Molly, got to contact Sharon, got to contact Brenda, Julie, Becky, whoever it is. I need to contact my peoples because I need to know how to do that. Because I know that Molly said on that call that this could be done. These are all, everything, I could, even in 7 weeks, guys, I can't give you everything in 7 weeks, but what I can give you is a base. I can give you a base to know that there's enough knowledge here that if you grab it, and you take what you need for your life. Because look, what I need for my life is not exactly what you need for your life. And you may be like, but Molly, you have a printer. I don't have a printer. That's okay. But Molly, I don't really have any online customers yet. That's okay. Then you may not want to worry about that right now.
Right.
But the most important thing to me is making sure that, number one, if you're still in your kickstart, and some of you aren't, some of you are past your kickstart and you're just righteously representative trying to earn the most money that you can. That's never going to happen if you don't keep adding customers. That's the most important thing. And you're not going to keep adding customers if you're not out there sharing what you're doing. And when you're out there sharing and somebody's receptive, you're still not going to get it if you don't follow up. A lot of this is about follow-up. You've got to get over the fact where you're like, I don't want to bother them. I don't want to disturb them. I don't want them to think I'm a pest. You're a pest if you're calling them 5 times a day, okay? Don't be that person. Don't be that representative. But if you know your order is going in 24 to 48 hours, you're like, hey, just, I know I gave you that book, or maybe they're a texting person. I always ask them, would you rather me text you, call you, email you? What do you prefer? If you're getting that information and you show them that you care enough to communicate how they would like you to communicate, then you've gone the step further, which means that last person they had who was going to drive them crazy and she just never wanted to talk to her Avon rep again, you're not going to be that person then. But you don't know if you don't ask, and people don't think to tell you because they just think you know. It's like me saying, you signed up. You should know all this, right? You should know all this stuff because you signed up to be a representative. So why should I have to tell you anything? Not the truth. Again, I'll tell you, it's not that anything about this business, the actions are not hard. The learning is not hard. The hard part is deciding that you're going to be consistent. Deciding that there's something you want that you think Avon can help you get, whether it's a new refrigerator, whether it's whether it's shoes for your kids, whether it's, Molly, I'm just tired of not having any money at the end of the month. And I want to have some money. I want to be able to go to a movie. My husband works 60 hours a week and I'm about tired of it. So if I contribute and I can do it from here and I can work 10 or 15 hours a week or 5 hours a week or whatever you choose, you can make a difference. Somewhere you're thinking Avon can make a difference for you. Somewhere. I don't know what that is. You haven't shared it with me. That's okay. You don't have to. It's not like you ain't laying down on my couch. It's okay. But if you want to, that's okay too. But the point is, it can work. For me, I was just a broke hot mess. And I was just thinking, because I loved Avon, maybe I didn't have to be a broke hot mess no more. Just maybe I could be successful at more than just doing what everybody wanted me to do. And that didn't seem to get me anywhere but keep me broke. That's what it did. Broke and unhappy, and no matter what happened, somebody was always still upset with me. It didn't matter who. If I was making one person happy, the other person was unhappy with me. So what difference did it make? Finally, I said, no more. No more. This is about me building my future, and nobody else has got to understand it. But this I will tell you. From $8.25 an hour, the most I ever made before Avon in 40-something years, to knowing now that my W-2, my 1099 just came in, and it told me that I made $87,000. And yes, it took me 13 and a half years to get there, but I'll take that over $17,000 any year. And this is what I'll tell you. 6 years in, it became all my choice because I was able to give up the 2 part-time jobs and I was able to say adios to that full-time job. And this is what I do. And I love it because I get to sit here with you and tell you, yes, you can too. You can, but you're not going to do it overnight. But you're not going to do it if you stay on your couch either and you don't do anything. If you want a team, we can help you build a team. You don't mind getting out there talking to people? I got the news for you. Get over them. They're going to laugh at you. They're going to say, psh, that don't work. You know what I say? I've been saying it for years. Just watch me. It became a reality eventually. And now I can say that sometimes I'm still a hot mess, but I'm not a broke hot mess anymore. That's pretty awesome. That's what I have to say about that. I mean, we can all kind of be hot messes every now and then. It's okay. I did my hair today, so it's not so bad. It don't look like it, but I did today. It's okay. You've got this. And whether you're listening to a replay right now or whether you're here live, there is not anything that this company cannot help you achieve or get. But it is up to you to do the work, to use the tools they give you, and to not do it once a week, not do it 30 minutes a week, to decide how badly you want it and to get out there and do it consistently. And when somebody pushes you down, somebody laughs at you, somebody makes fun of you, somebody says, oh, isn't that awesome? You just the Avon girl, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am. You know what? I'll do what I have to do to make money. I believe in the product. And anymore, I just smile at them and go, yeah, that's right. Me, that little lipstick thingy. That's right. $87,000 worth of little lipstick thingy. That's right. Tell me what you're doing where you can get up at 8:30 in the morning if you want. Where you can not do anything if you want. It's taken me some years to get there, but it's because I won't. And I worked hard, and I still work hard. And this year is a work hard year. That's why I'm here on Monday nights with you. It's a work hard year. We got people who got places they want to go. You guys are part of it, and we want to be a part of your journey. That's why you're leaders. They don't need new rep training, but they're here. They're here, and they're listening, and they are there. Their doors are open to you. But you've got to knock or holler, hey, I'm here, because We don't know what you need, and we know we are very upfront. This is your business. We are here to help you, to motivate you, to inspire you. But none of that happens without you. Because if you think I'm going to do all the work for you, you're completely out of your mind, because nobody did it for me. But you can. You can. But it is up to you. And that's what I want to see for all of you. Okay? So we're going to have something great. Great. Like I said, we're going to do President's Club next week. I've just switched weeks. I've already got the PowerPoint done. We are doing President's Club. I want 50 President's Club members on my team. I've never had it. I want to double it. I've had 25. I want 50. And I want y'all to be part of it. And we can do this. And we can do it together. And I'm excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for us. I'm excited for me, because I'm feeling an excitement I haven't felt in a really long time, and that's exciting. So for those of you who are joining me at 8, obviously it's a whole nother link. Again, if you can't be on at 8 for the sales call, you're going to get it within the next 48 hours in a YouTube video, okay? And I will send that. I'm just going to share some products with you, share some helpful hints with you, e-store and personal sale. And you know what? We're going to go forth and make some money and be better people because of it. Onward, no matter what. You know, that's the motto, people. Okay? So take care of you. Be humble. Be kind. Get out there, work your business. Want to start hearing some success stories. Don't forget to email me. If you want the slide, I mean, you got to see the invoice. You may not want that, but I will definitely send you the replay in case you want to fast forward to a part that you want to look over again, and we will make this happen. Okay? All right, everybody have a great evening, and I'll see a lot of you on the sales call in about a half an hour. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.